All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so this live reading for this week is going to pertain to all the Cancer energy that we're going to be experiencing this week. First on deck, we have a Mercury retrograde beginning on June 17th and the 18th in the sign of Cancer, and it's going to stay in Cancer. Okay, so of course I'm going to be referring to that energy, and that retrograde won't end until sometime, I think July 9th or 10th. No, actually, no. Yeah, 9th or 10th. I'll say July 8th to the 10th, somewhere around there. That's when the Mercury retrograde will end. So I'm going to be referring to that energy. And then also, we have this mega total solar eclipse happening at 0 degrees of Cancer. Okay? On summer solstice, Father's Day here in the US, June 21st, Sunday. Okay, some areas would be June 20th. The West Coast would be June 20th. But that is major because this solar eclipse is happening at the cardinal point of Aries. So every 0 degrees of the cardinal signs, so Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Y'all all are going to feel this eclipse very intensely. If you have anything at 0 degrees Aries, 0 degrees of Cancer, 0 degrees of Libra, or 0 degrees of Capricorn, you're going to feel this very strongly. Okay? I want to stress that. So this reading is going to be for sun sign, rising signs, and since we're dealing with a solar eclipse that is being ruled by the moon, technically Mercury too with the North Node in Gemini, but I'm going to refer it for the moon, so we're going to do moon signs as well. So if you happen to be sun in Cancer, and then a moon in Virgo, and then your Scorpio rising, you're going to be looking at all three of those readings, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with Gemini, since this is the last week of Gemini season. So we're going to start off with Geminis, and we're going to end on Taurus. Okay? All right, so Geminis. Geminis. This reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. This Cancer energy is going to be occurring in your second house, which deals with your self-esteem, which deals with income that you're building, deals with what you're manifesting in this lifetime. Also, this deals with physical beauty, your eating habits. Let's see what else. Second house. And also how you feel too as well, because we're dealing with second house, Taurus ruled house, how you feel too as well. Okay, so Geminis. Y'all motherfuckers been messy, okay? First of all, y'all motherfuckers been messy. There's been so many plot twists this season. I mean, it's just been ridiculous, okay? It's been really ridiculous. And some of y'all shit has been spilled out into the streets. I mean, I really don't know at this point with y'all. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all did turn shit up. Gemini season did create lighter energies that we did need. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'll give Geminis the credit because we were living in some heavy energies. The Gemini energy has helped loosen up the energies a little bit. Okay? So we have to give Geminis credit. Okay? They kept us stimulated. They kept our minds running. But Gemini's personally, though, speaking, one thing I want to say, because you're going to be heavily affected by this Mercury retrograde since you're Mercury ruled, I feel like those of you who've been sexually, very, very sexually active with multiple partners, or who are struggling with self-esteem issues or your confidence, you're not living your honest truth. Also, Geminis who are playing people, especially in the relationship arena. I feel like this solar eclipse is going to really collapse your self-esteem. Because I really do feel like people are going to either break up with you, they're going to put you out. If you're a homosexual, they'll put you out in the streets. You may have to go back to your parents' place because we're dealing with Cancer energies. You might have to go back to your mom's place. There's a lot going on for Geminis right now. And then those Geminis who are not brokers, but work in the stock exchange, I feel like this is going to flip some shit on you too as well if you have stocks. Deception. Upright. That just actually, make sure this is upright because it fell out upright. Okay. That actually fell out. All the other cards that have fell were face down, so I couldn't see them. So we're going to use that card. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each sign. So we have transparency upright for Geminis. So deception and transparency. We have karma in reverse. Ooh. And beliefs in reverse. So Geminis. What I'm seeing here is most of y'all motherfuckers are deceiving people right now with this deception card upright. Okay? The Jack of Diamonds upright. I'm seeing that you're deceiving people, or I'll say this too, or because this kind of, you know who's a Gemini? Trump. Okay? If I don't know if Trump, one day he might come across this reading. I don't know. Who knows? You may never know. One of his assistants might come across this reading. But maybe you've been living in deception for so long that all of a sudden your ass decided to be honest. Okay? Your ass decided to be honest. But, okay? But, with these 2 cards in reverse, karma and beliefs, they probably looking at you like the boy who cried wolf. Okay? And the problem is, karma done caught up to y'all. And it's going to catch up to y'all with this Cancer energy. Nobody's believing you. Okay? You know, and it's so funny. All of a sudden, my IG froze. See, I was speaking too real. They done tried me. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Hold on, we might have to end this. You know what's so funny? I got so real, I think they froze my shit. Okay? But it still got posted. Okay? So sorry about that. I probably got too real on Geminis. But just to pick right back up. So we pulled Geminis, we pulled Deception upright. Okay? Transparency upright. Karma in reverse. Okay? And beliefs in reverse. Okay, so I got a little too real on your asses. They probably were listening. They were like, oh, They probably cut that shit off. Because they probably caught me calling out 45. That's probably what it was. But anywho. But yeah, to be honest, like I said, Geminis, your bullshit is catching up. People are catching up on your bullshit. Okay? So knowing that they're catching on your bullshit, and the day you try to be honest and upfront, people ain't buying it. Because you the walking lie. Y'all did all that chit chat for nothing. And then when you decide to be true, they think you deceiving. You've been living in deception. So it's time to focus on your bullshit. That's my guidance to you, Geminis, before your season ends, because your plot twists are done. Okay? There ain't gonna be no more plot twists after this season. Leo season is gonna get messy. Okay? But Geminis, your season's done. You gotta deal with your bullshit. No more flipping on our asses. Okay, because that Capricorn energy about to catch up to you. Hopefully I'll have a better reading next week for y'all. Okay? So we're going to move on. We're going to keep it straightforward. And like I said, karma is coming to y'all, Geminis. Now, okay, so one more thing I want to say for Geminis, because not all Geminis are bullshitting, okay? So I don't want to make it out like I'm pissed off at Geminis or this energy is pissed off at Geminis. There are some Geminis who are doing their damn thing, okay? They're living in their purpose. I would just say the challenges that's going to come up for those Geminis who are operating on a higher frequency, those Geminis are going to definitely probably, I'll say this, if you're starting something new, especially business-wise, Geminis, the manifestations are going to be strong, okay? So I want to keep it a buck hunted about that. You will definitely see a return. And then also be very diligent with your mind, especially in Cancer season. Because I think you're going to be, Geminis, you're definitely going to be really focusing on your emotions. Because I know some Geminis don't really deal with their emotions very well. This is going to be the season for you, karmically. Okay? So I just want to point that out. Not all Geminis are fuck boys, fuck girls, trying to live a hot girl summer that's not going to exist. I'm just calling those Geminis out. Okay? And there's plenty to be counted into that group. Okay? All right, so let's move on to Cancers. Because this, Cancers, okay. Cancers. So this reading is for Cancer suns, Cancer risings, and Cancer's moon. And Cancer moons, you're going to be heavily affected by this solar eclipse, okay? You're going to feel this energy, especially if you have your moon placed at 0 degrees of Cancer. But if your moon is placed somewhere else, you're still going to feel this energy very strongly, okay? So I want to point that out, especially since this solar eclipse is ruled by the moon. So Cancers, of course, is dealing with you. This solar eclipse is dealing with you. One thing I did forget to mention before I was going to do this reading. One thing I forgot to mention. I totally forgot to mention this. Gemini's missed out on this because you know some Gemini's after this reading they probably left. They probably gonna check out the video real quick. But one thing I forgot to mention: this solar eclipse, it's going to manifest. That's why this solar eclipse is very important. That's happening this Sunday. It's going to manifest what was eliminated back on January 10th of 2020 when we had a lunar eclipse in Cancer. This solar eclipse is going to be asking, especially Cancers, because this is going to be referring to you or Cancer moons or Cancer risings. This is going to definitely be referring to you, especially because this has to deal with your personal self. This has to deal with your identity. This has to deal with who you're becoming, what you're going after, that winning spirit that you're definitely developing, because Cancers are going to come out on the other side very well, I feel like, to be honest, especially if they're not really involving themselves in the world battle. Okay? Because this lunar eclipse happened in your first house. So think of what was going on around January 10th. I meant to say that for each sign, and I meant to say that for Geminis, but you know, Geminis are distracted, okay? They're distracted with so much other shit. Their minds, they probably wouldn't even bother with this information anyways. But think about what happened for everyone. What happened around January 10th, okay? Because this is going to eliminate whether you've been focusing on what that lunar eclipse was trying to ask of you, or were you going against it? And obviously there's going to be consequences, unfortunately, okay? So this is happening in your first house, Cancers. So it's dealing with your physical body, you, like all about you, okay? So we have Ascension in reverse. So interesting. Ooh, we have the past, Two of Hearts in reverse. Also, Cancers, you're going to be affected by this Mercury retrograde too, only because I feel like if there's miscommunications, this is what I forgot to mention for Cancers too. There might be miscommunications coming from you. So definitely double check your messages before you send them. Make sure you actually send them, not mentally text them. Cancers, you might be dealing with miscommunication, okay, coming from you. So I just want to point that out as well. We have Attraction in reverse, Six of Clubs. A lot of reversal energy. Wow, okay, and then we have Obsession in reverse. Ooh. Yo, Cancers, hold on. Cancers, hold on. We need to discuss something real quick. These are all relationship shit, okay? All right? This is all relationship shit. This is a lot of reversal energy. Give me a second. Cancers. Karmically speaking, somebody from the past is coming up. Somebody from the past is coming up, but the problem that we're seeing here is they're blocking your ascension. They're blocking you from ascending higher with the frequencies. I feel like this is a person that either you're attracted to and you've been obsessed with, emotionally speaking, okay? They either are from the past or they remind you of the past. That's another thing. They might remind you of the past. But you being too attached, because you know Cancers is the crab, okay? Cancers is the crab that just don't want to let go. They just won't let go. Okay? This solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde for Cancers, this is definitely going to affect your cycles a little bit. And I feel like a lot of Cancers have been working on their cycles recently, but I feel like this is a test. I feel like this solar eclipse for Cancers is a test. It's testing you whether you are breaking your cycles and you're ascending higher to the higher frequencies of this planet, or are you falling back into your past and you're being overly obsessed and attracted to the wrong person. Okay? Spirit is sending you a test here, a karmic test to get you out of this old, or getting over someone, period. Or I think it's just trying to get over your past relationships, because maybe you're still clinging on a little bit subconsciously. You're still clinging on to something from the past, especially when it comes to a past relationship about your exes. Or it could be involving like a platonic too, but I see more romantic, something that was more of a romantic connection here, especially since we're dealing with the Six of Hearts and the Six of Clubs. I feel like Spirit's going to send you a test and see if you're going to pass it with this energy. And whether you're ready for the new with Ascension, is dealing with newness, or you're going to be stuck in the past to someone or people who you're attracted to and you're obsessed over. You can't let them go because they give you so much comfort in your life, and you know it's so easy to fall back into that. But guess what, boo-boo, Cancers, it's going to test you out. You might fall back into your old cycles, and trust and believe there's repercussions. Especially with the Capricorn energy opposing your sign. There's going to be repercussions. So this is a test, Cancers, for you. This is going to be a major test. I really do feel that way. But, like I said, if you've been working on yourself, the quarantine's been treating you well, Cancers, you can pass this with flying colors. And you're going to be ascending higher in that quarantine, okay? Because trust and believe, I don't think quarantine's going to be over. I really do think that there will be another lockdown, but more so like in your bigger cities and shit, or states with bigger cities. But like I said, Cancers, you're going to come out on the other side if you pass this test, okay? Don't let shit block your ascension. Don't let someone from the past block your ascension, okay, Cancers? Please don't. All right, we're going to move on. So Cancers, don't fuck this up. Cancer moons, Cancer risings, don't fuck this shit up. Let that person go. All right, so we're moving on to Leos. Leo sun, Leo rising, and Leo moons. This reading's for you. All right, Leos. Ooh, shit. Leos. Okay. This Cancer energy is occurring in your 12th house. Okay. We're dealing. This is going to be a spiritual test for Leos. This weekend, this week, and going forward, this is going to be a spiritual test for Leos. All right. Leos, you have an opportunity. What I'm seeing is you have an opportunity to break out of old cycles that you've been in. 12th house energies deal with psychological issues, mental health, behavior, habitual behaviors, spirituality, things that we can't see physically, hidden enemies, hidden love interests, secrets. But also it deals with drugs and addictions. Okay, Leos. This solar eclipse. I feel like this can make or break Leos. I really do feel that way. This can make or break Leos. So be very diligent with your mental health. Be very careful about your addictions because they can get out of control, karmically speaking. But you have an opportunity to break free from those. Okay, let's see what the cards are saying. Ooh, burning tower upright. Ooh. This reading is intense. This reading, not just Leos, but so far the readings have been intense. Ooh, okay. Eye of the Tiger upright. Ooh, liberation upright. Okay, Leos, hold on. This is a very interesting reading. Ooh, and a commitment in reverse. Okay, where are we going with this? Where are we going? Okay, so Leos. Well, obviously this is a spiritual test, but this is something I want to pull up for Leos, okay? My kings and queens. Leos, I'm feeling that this is a time for you to really switch it up, okay? And what I mean by that, because this burning tower upright, you have an opportunity to restructure your life, okay? Because I feel like some Leos have been committed to the wrong things over the past, I'll say 6 months, to be honest. Some Leos have been committed to the wrong things. I feel like Leos, this might be a time for you to I would have to say, pull the rug underneath your feet. What I'm seeing for Leos right now is I see a lot of Leos are focusing on the wrong shit. I feel like some Leos who are working essential jobs, or they're in this or in this job that their heart is not in this. Like I said, their commitment to this job is not fully in this. This is the time to let it go. quit that job, end that contract. You want to know why? Because, first of all, Leos, you're not meant to be working as a slave. Okay? You're not meant in this lifetime to be working as a slave. Unless you have some predisposition, other things going on in your chart where you have to be working at service to others, especially like, for example, some people might have like North Node placement in the 6th house. I'm not saying that you're a slave to the system, but you're going to be at service to others, because I'm that example, that I will have to be at service to others. But of course, my chart's a little bit different because you have to look at what's the ruler of that North Node and what does that represent. Okay, so mine is a little different, and I'm not talking about me. This reading's not about me. This is about Leos. So unless you have some predisposition things going on in your chart, Leos, if you've been working like a slave because you have all this energy in your 6th house, and Saturn is about to shift right back into that area of life, baby, your health, especially your physical health, will decrease. That's why I'm saying this is a time to flip shit. This is a time to pull the rug underneath your feet. Okay? Because I know you're not going after what you want. I can point that out right now. If I read a Leo's chart, I will tell you you're probably not going after what, and you tell me what's going on in your life, I guarantee you're not going after what you want. Saturn done revealed that when it got into Aquarius, especially when in regards to your relationships, business, contracts, it's probably been revealed. So, like I said, it's time to pull the rug underneath your feet, the structures of your life, so you can feel some liberation, some freedom, and to now focus on your purpose and what you really want to do in this life. Spirit is going to take care of you. I can speak that for myself, okay? I pulled the rug underneath my feet in January. So I can speak for that. Yeah, I might not be doing well financially, like I said in my previous video, but Spirit's been provided, okay? I know I'll be fine. So that's what I'm saying, because I can speak for this. Now you'll start focusing on things that you really love, and trust and believe you'll be in abundance and prosperity. Okay? That's what I'm going to say for Leos. It's time to break free. This solar eclipse is letting you know it's time to break free from the chains that you've been chained to. If you work for Bob, this is the time to detach and be free. Okay? Now, those Leos who have already broke free, so this includes me. If you already have broke free, now, the thing is, it's time to really restructure your life. I'm going to say that real quick. It's time to restructure your life. It's time to restructure your life. It's time to really continue to focus on the things that you love, so you can continue to feel the liberation and freedom that Spirit has provided for you. And just watch out for what you're committing to, okay? Okay, Leos? And I'm going to end that reading on Leos. All right, so we're going to move on to Virgos. All right, so Virgos. This reading is for Virgo suns, Virgo risings, and Virgo moons. All right, so Virgos. This energy is going to be occurring in your 11th house, okay? This Cancer energy is going to really blow up your social media. It's going to really blow up your future and your dreams. It's going to really eliminate your friend circle, okay? You might experience miscommunication from your friends, to be honest. You might experience some issues in communication with friends, okay? You might come off too harsh to your friends, because I know Virgos love to criticize a motherfucker, okay? So Virgos, you might come off too harsh to some of your friends. But this might be an opportunity to clean up your friend circle, Virgos, okay? This might be a perfect time to do that. All right, so let's see what the cards are saying. Okay, so we have Magic in reverse. 3 of Hearts. Ooh, we have Karma in reverse. Leader in reverse. King of Clubs. Ooh, and Death and Rebirth in reverse. We're pulling up some powerful cards today, so far. All right, so Virgos. Ooh, this is all reversal energy too. Ooh. Okay. This is what I'm picking up from Spirit with this reversal energy. What I'm picking up for Virgos, I'm picturing the solar eclipse is going to activate you being a pioneer. Okay? However, make sure you're being a pioneer for the right things, okay? Make sure you're fighting for the right causes. Make sure you're working with the right community, the right groups of people. Because I see that this can be either one or the other. It's going to be very karmically speaking for Virgos. Whether, so example, Virgos. Like I say, make sure you're fighting for the right cause, because you don't want to fight for a cause that's detrimental to your identity. Because I'm going to refer back to last week's reading, Virgos, with this card pull. I'm going to refer back to last week because I think it's pointing back to the Pisces energy that's in your 7th house. So I feel like Virgos, this is a time to check who you're around. This is the time to check if these energies are uplifting you or are they draining you? Are you around vampire energy? Okay? Because you don't want to produce the wrong magic with this reversal card. Okay? You don't want to produce nightmares in your own waking life or in other people's waking lives, okay? With this energy. Because like I said, make sure, because these people that you're around, it's karmically going to happen. And like I said, it's going to be in a reflection of you, of being a pioneer in your life. Because if you're not a pioneer, this can cause a transformational experience that could be very detrimental to you. Okay? And you don't want to be guilty by association, by the wrong people. You don't want to be leading the wrong group or leading the wrong side of the battle. So Virgos, really pay attention to what you're fighting for, or who you're helping out to as well, because Virgos love to help people. Okay, they're natural, healers. They're natural, holistic wellness assistants. And you don't want to be producing the wrong magic for the wrong people and for the wrong causes, because this shows me that you have the potential to do a lot, especially in your season when it comes, because this eclipse is going to be lasting. This energy is going to last into the next cycle of eclipses, which is in end of November. And to be honest, be very careful. Okay? Make sure you're not a martyr for the wrong thing. That's what all this energy is referring to. Okay? So this is what I'm pulling up for Virgos. Yeah, this is a very powerful reading. I really don't know what else to say. Just be very careful who you're surrounding yourself with. Be very careful with what groups of people you're around. Be careful if y'all fighting a cause, you're fighting for the right reasons, and everyone's genuinely fighting and organized about it. Don't get yourself involved in the wrong groups, Virgos, okay? This is going to be testing you. All right, so we're going to move on to Libras. All right, this reading is for Libra suns, Libra risings, and Libra moons. And all of this Cancer energy is happening in your career house, the 10th house. This is a very powerful energy hitting your career house and the direction you're going in life. Okay? This is an important moment for Libras, to be honest, because this is going to really define, I think this solar eclipse is going to really define if you're going to take that football and run it to be a touchdown, or you're going to fumble the ball. Okay? This is very important for Libras. I feel like this Cancer energy that's hitting y'all career house and your status quo and what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to be recognized for. This is going to be a powerful eclipse for y'all. Okay? And then, of course, Mercury retrograde causing confusion in that area of life. And y'all don't need more confusion, to be honest, okay? Because, y'all were coming out of an indecisive world into, after the Gemini energies have really produced good results for Libras, please don't fuck up the good results, is what I'm saying, okay? Don't fuck it up. All right, so we have manipulation in reverse. What is going on? What is going on, y'all? Hold on. Okay, all right. Responsibility upright. Man, okay. I'm about to say, well, let's see what the rest is saying, because, man, this has been an intense reading. This is an intense reading so far for all the signs. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, okay. The soul upright. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what this last card going to say. Because I feel like this is going to define where this reading is going. Justice in reverse. Okay. King of Spades, Justice in reverse. Okay, so all right, so Libras. So this is going to be something that's going, like I said, this does reveal the career aspect, okay? Responsibility, your soul, the direction you're going, okay? So we're really tapping into your responsibility of your purpose here and where you're going in life, Libras, okay? But be careful, because this manipulation card in reverse, okay? This manipulation card in reverse Libras, okay, this is what I'm picking up. I just picked this up. Because I know Libras, they love to get answers from other people, okay? Justice in reverse, okay? A lot of Libras, before they make an action, especially an important one, okay? And we're dealing with an important reading here, especially in regards to your career and your direction you're going. Definitely with this card pull, I would say go after what you want, okay? Because this soul upright is referring to the sun, baby. It's referring to sun in Libra. It's referring to your soul purpose. And are you going to be accountable for going after your true purpose? Because Libras like to identify through others' opinions and answers. I would say if you're going after something that you really want in life, do not do it based off of other people's answers. The reason why I say that, or their opinions, or their perspective, because I feel like there's someone who could be manipulating the situation. There might be someone who's envious of you, that's close to you. Because a lot of Libras identify through their relationships. So knowing that, I feel like do not listen to other people's opinions or their answers or whatever may be the case. I would say if you need guidance, ask spirit. Okay? Ask spirit. That's what I'm picking up, because you don't want a motherfucker to send you down the wrong road, okay? And like I said, this is an important time for Libras, because I feel like this solar eclipse is going to really define if you're going to carry that ball to a touchdown, or you're going to carry that ball, fumble it, or all of a sudden accidentally go backwards and you hit a safety, and the points go to the other team, or the enemy, or the devil. Okay? So I feel like there could be someone in your waking life, Libras, during this time. Be very careful that they're not scamming you, okay, with this manipulation in reverse. Make sure, I would say, stay away from pyramid scheme businesses, okay? Stay away from that, Libras, because your ass is going to get scammed. Know your purpose. know what your soul wants. Okay? Know what your soul wants and hold yourself accountable for that with this responsibility card upright. Okay? Libras don't like to think about themselves. Others come first. This reading is telling me, nope, you come first. Okay, Libras? You come first, they come second. If their opinion don't apply, let it fly. And we're going to leave it with that. That's what I'm picking up for Libras. Not all bad. But just be very careful with people's intentions, Libras, okay? Be very careful with people's intentions around this solar eclipse. You're welcome, Abby. Love ya. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpios. So this reading is for Scorpio suns, Scorpio risings, and Scorpio moons, okay? Now, Scorpios. This solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde, Cancer energy is occurring in your 9th house, which deals with your opinions, your beliefs, your perspectives, your experience at life, your knowledge, your wisdom, higher studies. Maybe some of y'all are going to begin a new study. Maybe some of y'all are going to karmically learn a new language or something new. Something that's going to help you on the worldly scale, okay? But, okay, this is a but. I got to bring the but in. Scorpios, watch out for propaganda during this eclipse, okay? Now, one thing I'll say, Scorpios is good to pick up this, okay? Because Scorpios are psychically aware. Is that even a word, psychically? I don't even think so. But they have a good psychic awareness, okay? When it comes to reading between the lines. Scorpios are good at that, whether they use it for their advantage, for their benefit, for positive things, or they use it for the negative shit where they're trying to control a situation into their hands. Okay? So, Scorpios, be on the lookout for propagandas and don't fall for it. Because this is a powerful eclipse. But it's in support of your sign. So, this Cancer energy is in support of your sign. So, I do see positive outcomes for Scorpios during this time. I mean, for all the water signs. There is a positive thing, but there might be a test. So, let's see what the cards are saying. All right, so we have Gossip upright, Jack of Spades. Okay, we have Justice upright. Okay. Oh, we have Independence upright. Okay. Well, guess what? We pulled the Psychic Oracle card upright. So we have upright energy. So Scorpios, like I said, this is a positive pull. I feel positive energy with this. Not because there's no reversals, it's more about the cards that I pull, the detail, and then, like I said, it reassures the Psychic Oracle. So you're going to be very, let's just say your psychic intuition capabilities is going to be very heightened around this solar eclipse. Okay? And for probably the rest of 6 months. That's why I said Scorpios, especially those who are involved in the stocks exchange, they're investors or brokers, real estate, Scorpios who are involved in any, even like those who are working towards becoming like local leaders. I feel like you, with this independence card, you're going to be able to work your way up. Okay, because you're going to connect with the right people, you're going to gossip with the right people, you're going to be able to get the answers that you need out of people during this time. This shows to me a very social Scorpio. This is a time for y'all to get out there. Yeah, possibly protesting, but possibly. But I feel like this is a time for Scorpios to really be observant of the people you're going to connect with. Because I feel like you're going to connect with new people, maybe people from out of town, or new people who come into your town who's foreign. I feel like you're going to be able to pick up that energy very quickly, foreign energy, because we're dealing with ninth house stuff, because that is foreign energy too as well. I feel like you being psychically, I keep saying psychically, you having a higher psychic awareness during this time is going to really assist you on your decisions and you taking the action, swift action, and logically be able to understand the outcome that's possible. Okay? If something feels off, Scorpios, this is the time to say no to it, disconnect. This is a time for you to really, rely on your independent faculties of your mind. Also, you'll be able to detect if people are gossiping about you. Okay? Whether it's good or bad. I think it should be. Psychically should be a thing, but I'll make it a thing. So you're gonna be very psychically aware, okay, about the world at large, okay? And I feel that you're gonna be able to make definitely new connections. If your purpose, I'll say this to Scorpios too. If your purpose directs you, this might be a time where some Scorpios might get lucky enough. I would say this. If your purpose takes you out of the country to another country, Scorpios, this is the time. Because I don't recommend air travel. I don't recommend air travel for right now. But this energy is going to work in your behalf. So like if you wanted to live in a different country, Scorpios, this is the time. Take that leap of faith. Ninth house is the leap of faith. This energy is going to be very supportive for you, Scorpios. I would take that open window. Yeah. If something tells you to go out of the country, do it. Because it's probably going to work in your benefit. But but like I said, I would say if it's only for your purpose and on top of that, you want to live outside the country, this will work for you. Okay, I'm putting that in positive energy, and this supports that, okay? This was a positive reading. I like this reading. But I kind of knew that anyways with the Cancer energy is going to support you a lot. So I think we shall move on. Alrighty, let's move on to Sagittarius. Alright, so Sagittarius suns, Sagittarius risings, and Sagittarius moons. This reading is for you. All right, Sag. This reading, this reading, obviously, but this Cancer energy is hitting your 8th house, which deals with intimacy, sex, transformational experiences, taxes. Also, this deals with your psychic awareness, anything taboo, occult-like. Metaphysics, anything deep beneath the surface, okay? So this is going to be a somewhat interesting, I would say, reading for Sagittarius. I do feel that way with all this Cancer energy. Because here's the thing. Cancer and Sag, you blend those energies, it's like oil and water. Okay? The oil is going to be floating above the water. So they have nothing in common. So this is what makes this reading interesting. Okay? And I would say Sagittarius who haven't filed taxes or anything of that nature, there's going to be a karmic either return happening if you do finish filing your taxes, or in the process of that, there's going to be a karmic return, or a karmic you got to pay that bitch back. Okay? So this solar eclipse is going to really hit that. In terms of intimacy, I feel like Sagittarius, there's a lot of horny Sagittarius out there right now. Okay? I do feel that. There's a lot of horny Sagittarius. The beast is trying to jump out the human. Okay? So you might get some random people hitting shit. You might get some during this solar eclipse. I don't know, or during this process. I don't know. Let's see what the cards are saying though. Okay, so we have beliefs in reverse. Ooh, we have Eye of the Tiger in reverse. Adolescence, upright, Jack of Clubs. Man, this card is popular. This card is busy. Karma in reverse. That card, okay, Karma is busy. The bitch is busy. Sagittarius, or any other sign that pulled a Karma, what y'all doing? Keeping Karma busy. But I did say this is a karmic time. I mean, we're in fate times, okay? So, okay, so I feel a little redirection. I feel a little redirection here. Sagittarius, I would say this for this time period. With the South Node being in your sign, because this is a very difficult transit for Sagittarius right now. I would say Sagittarius' most difficult transit is the South Node being in their sign. Reason why I say that, so this is for Sag risings. And the moon, because the nodes do serve the moon and the sun, okay? Because the nodes is the ecliptic axis. So it serves the purposes of the moon and the sun. So the south node being your sign, be very careful with pushing your beliefs, opinions, your perspective, your experiences on other people with this belief card in reverse. Be very careful of that. And also, I'll say this too. Be very careful with being part of a propaganda as well. That's very interesting. I just started hearing water drippage. I'm like, what the fuck? Be very careful of being part of like anything that's involves large gatherings of people that is pursuing a ultimate goal. Okay? Because your ruling planet Jupiter being in Capricorn in his weakest position, I feel like some of your actions can come off immature to people with this adolescence upright. It may come off somewhat immature, or something may some things from your perspective and your experiences from your childhood, someone may trigger some things that has come from the childhood experiences that's in reflection to the people that you're around and their actions, because it's taking you off of your ultimate goal with this Eye of Tiger in reverse. It's taking you off of that path. Okay? And of course, like I said, the solar eclipse is testing you with this karma in reverse. So my guidance for Sagittarius right now is be careful who you're giving your energy to. Because, with this adolescence card upright, you would love to give your energy to a lot of other people. You want to get back out there and experience life, traveling around the fields, of this beautiful frontier. But it's getting in your way of your ultimate prize that you've been working on. And I know a lot of Sagittarius have been working diligently on this ultimate prize. But be very careful, because your opinions, your beliefs, your experiences, your knowledge, your wisdom, you have all this information to give out to people, but maybe facts is not backing it up. And like I said, the South Node, if you're gonna live being in that zone and that way of thinking, it's gonna leave you empty-handed, because the South Node is a very karmic the South Node or the North Node is a very karmic points in the sky, and when they're in your sign, this is for any signs, when South Node transits through any sign. The reason why when we refer to them in our daily readings is because this is where we're trying, as a collective, trying to get out of. Okay, we're trying to get out of that zone where the South Node is, because the South Node was in Capricorn for a while. Okay, and where we're trying to get out of that zone of being too involved in the politics, being too involved with your destiny, being too involved with maybe working for a corporate structure. I'm going to continue on to the next slide because they're kicking me off. Okay, so follow me into the next one. Sagittarius. All right. Continuing with Sagittarius. Okay, so continue with Sagittarius. So the cards I pulled was beliefs in reverse. Eye of the Tiger in reverse. Adolescence upright. And karma in reverse. So like I said, Sagittarius, this is a time to definitely really focus on your ultimate goal. Okay? Try not to be immature about your thoughts. Think them through during this time. Think through your decisions and your actions. Because they will have a karma effect. Okay? They will have a karmic effect with this karma in reverse. So it's kind of hard for Sagittarius because this is, like I said, with the South Node being your sign, this was with any signs in the past. Now it's your turn, Sagittarius. And then, of course, 18 months from now, it'll be Scorpio's turn, okay? So we're trying to release a lot of energy that we've been in, Sagittarius, okay? It's time to release a lot of your beliefs and opinions and your perspectives and let just life happen, okay? Let life happen. Trust in spirit that, you will definitely live in your truth. I would say it's easier for Sagittarius to live in their truth. But like I said, do not rely your actions and your decisions based off of the way you should live, how you should live, based off of beliefs and opinions and unwritten rules. That's very important. This is time to release that, okay? Because then you're going to bring in something new. Especially with this Eye of Tiger in reverse, it will bring in something new for you, especially for your ultimate goal, okay? That's my guidance for Sagittarius. Definitely it's time to release the way of thinking of how things should be, kind of release that kind of control. Because if you let something in new, you'll be writing new karma. Okay? So this is going to be a challenging solar eclipse for y'all. This is going to be a challenging one. But it will be worth it. It will be worth the challenge. It will be worth it. Okay, so let's move on to Capricorns. All right, to all my Capricorns, y'all been having a lot of energy in y'all sign, okay? Y'all been really dominating the news. Okay, y'all been dominating the news. So this reading is for Capricorn suns, Capricorn risings, and Capricorn moons. Okay, let me just hook my laptop to So I gotta start charging my shit before they burn out. Okay. All right, so Capricorns. All right, relationships are coming on strong. Capricorns, okay? Relationships are coming on strong with all this energy in your 7th house. There might be some karmic relationships. There might be some during this time period, especially within the next 6 months, that you'll be making, whether that's platonic, serious, business. Also, this might be a time to start letting go of some people that you've been around for the longest time. This will be the test of relationships, Capricorns, as well with you. Only difference, because I know I said the same thing with Cancers, I think a little bit, I touched on that a little bit. I think because that reading was talking about relationships. Capricorns is maybe a little bit more serious than the Cancer side, okay? Also, make sure, so Capricorns, make sure people in your life, your serious relationships, make sure they're operating within integrity, okay? Make sure they're showing you respect, because that's very important to Capricorns. Respect. You're going to be really judging people's character during this time. This is time to keep an eye on people's character. Also too, not just other people. This might be some of these people, especially if they've been disrespectful to you, they have not been living in integrity, or let's see, what else? It might be a reflection to your character. It might be a reflection of your character, okay? It's funny, my computer's starting to act jumpy now, all of a sudden. So funny. Come on, computer, get it. So weird. Right. And then eventually I'm going to charge my phone. Maybe it's the charging. Hopefully my video gets back on track over here. So, all right, let's just go ahead and pull some cards, Capricorn. We're not going to get interrupted by y'all, because the devil rules your sign. So, okay, y'all, the devil is working really fuck. Okay. Okay, Saturn sign. So, in Saturn, Saturn's trying me, okay? We ain't got time today, Satan. We always gets back on track. All right, so we have servitude upright. Okay, servitude upright. I know it's only Monday too, but that's why I said this intensity is gonna build hard, okay? We're gonna feel this. Personally speaking, we're gonna all feel this energy really building this week. Okay, this is a popular card today too, and it's been in reverse. Maybe I need to shuffle the deck a little better. Beliefs in reverse. Servitude upright. Okay. Okay, physical beauty. Okay, all right, all right. Physical beauty, upright. I remember y'all had this card come up a couple weeks ago. Okay, I do remember that. Okay, all right. Oh, genius upright. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. So, I see Capricorns with this energy, with this solar eclipse. I feel like there's going to be, okay, because Capricorn has been going through a lot of work, okay? Capricorn has pretty much been, especially with Pluto being y'all sign, plowing the wood and floors that y'all had for the longest time, okay? I feel like a lot of things have been plowing through your sign, okay? To revamp, to restructure, lay out new wooden floors, okay? And is also eliminating a lot of the old belief structures that y'all have been having too, because you know Capricorns get really wrapped in their old traditions, okay? This is a very tradition, you know, but I feel like with all the changes that has occurred in y'all, I feel like you're gonna start seeing the result where people to what the new in you card. Okay? Now, I'm picking up too that miscommunication from other people, okay? It might piss you the fuck off. Because Capricorns need to know a decision right away. They need to know yes or no. This is black or white. We ain't got time for the gray. Okay? Capricorn, they like, if you fucking with my routine, you fucking with my lifestyle, I'm leaving you behind. Capricorns is the businessman, the CEO. Okay? So I feel like for you, because I think with all the changes you've been through, I think it's time to be relatable to people. I feel like with the new changes, the new beauty within the changes that you've been through, I feel like to be a service now to others. Okay? Because thinking, especially with this genius card, okay, with this genius upright, I feel like Capricorn, along with Aquarius, and we'll get to Aquarius next, obviously, we'll get to Aquarius, but I feel like you're about to be implementing something that I remember. I think I pulled this card weeks ago for y'all too, or maybe that was abstract. It was a Uranian card. Okay, Uranian card. So it's you're gonna be just with your new self, went through, psychologically, physically, socially, I feel like we're going to start experiencing the new you that we all been waiting for, Capricorns. We've been waiting for the new you. Okay? I feel like this is birthing something new, and you being at service to others. Okay? To reveal so much relation to what we're going through. I feel like it is for y'all to tell your truth and really start to energy, because a lot of y'all Capricorns, especially y'all gonna be sitting there looking at everybody else like, damn, I went through that shit. I've been there. And you're gonna be like, damn, I already have time to help people come out the other side. Because let me tell you, life gonna be rough. So your energy is gonna be needed. And you coming out with your transformation, your new body probably, I don't know, your new also you just gonna reveal that new body behind the veil. You're gonna get everybody be like, ooh. Moment. Next months, okay? So, because we're gonna be those who are struggling with their bullshit, like I said, this shit's gonna spill out into the streets too for y'all, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Not good energy, to be honest. Even though this is a positive energy, I actually like this reading for Capricorns. All right, so all right, so this reading is for Aquarius suns, Aquarius risings, and Aquarius moon. Okay, Aquarius. Solar eclipse, retrograde energy, Cancer energy is occurring. Okay. And so we're talking about how you're being of service to others. We're also talking about a possible pet situation. I'm hoping not death of pet. You could get a new pet, possibly, Aquarius, if you're interested in getting a pet. It might be, you know, like a karmic soul tie. Also, some of you, if you're out of a job, you might land a karmic job, possibly. If you're looking, this might be a perfect time for you to look for a new job, Aquarius. The universe will be in your hands with that, even though, yeah, there's going to be a lot of job loss, but there could be other opportunities or something new pop up. So, Aquarius, I would take advantage of that if you're looking for a new job. In reverse. Okay, Fool's card in reverse. Ugh, my computer is still so jumpy right now. Ooh, the soul in reverse. Okay. Mm. Ooh. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I here if my video is jumpy too, because I have with the on my laptop. It just runs since I put the charger on. So I don't know. Maybe it's the power. I'm just gonna maybe unplug it and just see what happens. Ooh, and then limitation up right. Hmm. Very interesting pull. These past 2 weeks have been interesting pulls for Aquarius. Like some Aquarius right now are. I don't want to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it like this. I think that some of y'all are going in the wrong direction. This solar eclipse is going to reveal that. With this solar card in reverse, I feel like some of y'all jumped off of your path. Because maybe there was something that distracted y'all with this Fool's card in reverse. Um, hmm. Something, What I'm going to ask of Aquarius is what happened around January 10th? Okay? I would ask this to Aquarius because I feel like there's something that occurred around that time that may have thrown you off or may have challenged you around that time. Could be possibly your physical health or something. I would say keep an eye on your physical health during this period for sure. Because I feel like if you're doing if you all of a sudden did something erratic or different lately with this Genius card in reverse, I feel like if you've done something erratic and different around this time period or within the past week or two, I feel like you're going down the wrong path. I feel like you jumped off your path because you probably felt that you were limited to what you were doing when you were on your path, because this Capricorn energy is requiring you to be on a narrow path right now. And I feel like since you were limiting yourself from other things in other things in your life, and you felt that, oh, I'm doing too much focus on my purpose or too much focus on, you know, something that you've been really focusing on life, which with whether it's a relationship, whether it's an invention that you're coming up with, or a business plan, or a strategy, or something that makes you money, or something like that nature that's innovative and different. I feel like if you've done something different recently, within the past week or two, you jumped off the path. Because you'll be a fool to continue to go down that road. This is a very karmic time. The solar eclipse is going to reveal that for you. And I would say this: if you continue down that path, you'll definitely limit yourself from your soul purpose, but it will cause issues, I feel like, with your physical health. Also, it will cause issues around your routine. Your routine could possibly get thrown off. I would say this is a time to really reevaluate the direction you're going, Aquarius. Okay? Now, if you didn't change anything up, okay? If you didn't change anything up and you've been staying focused, I would say this is a time to probably like reevaluate your purpose and make sure, you know, if there's any additional things that has been added, reevaluate that, or reevaluate something that may be kind of off on your path forward. And this might be a time where you need to take a chill pill too as well. You know, relax your mind with this genius in reverse, because maybe you're very anxious and you're very, you know, your mind is going all over the place, Aquarius. This might be the time to rest your mind, rest your soul. Okay? Because then you're going to cause more limitations in your life. Okay? I think that's all I gotta say for Aquarius, to be honest. I think that's all I can say. Very interesting enough. I think something's going on with the power. I don't know. Something not like where I'm saying. I think just in general. I think there's something going on with electricity. Let me know if any of y'all have been experiencing power surges lately. Be wary of your technology, because of course Mercury is going in retrograde, so technology can be affected a little bit as well. So keep an eye on that as well. That's for everyone. Okay. All right, we're moving into Pisces. We have 3 more signs. Hopefully my phone does not die before I get to Taurus. Okay, so Pisces. This actually, okay, I have a different feel for you this week. I gave y'all tough love last week. Something's telling me you might have an easier energy this week. Okay? So I'm gonna give y'all a reading. Because I was debating to give y'all a fucking reading this week. But no, I'm gonna give y'all a reading. We're gonna be fair. This Cancer energy is happening in your 5th house, which deals with leisure time, your what you really love doing, taking risk. Okay. Also, this deals with risk and gambling. Okay. Also, this deals with any new romantic encounters, possibly. That's possibly. But this is really dealing with the heart matters, okay? This deals with what you want in your heart. Are you going after what your heart wants, okay? This is going to really ask that question for you, especially with this Cancer energy. Because Spirit done revealed a lot of shit about you. So, and I feel like Pisces, you know, whether it's good or bad shit, I think this is a time to really understand what Spirit revealed to you, because, like I said, it's going to be a reflection of your heart. Okay? It really is. It's going to be a reflection of your heart. And some of y'all have shitty hearts, okay? We're going to keep it real. But there's a lot of Pisces who have good hearts, okay? I'm not going to shit on Pisces. I am a Pisces too, but I'm not going to shit on y'all, okay? I'm going to give y'all a lighter reading this week. Let's see if Spirit's going to give you a lighter reading, okay? Because Spirit wasn't playing with your ass last week either. All right, so we have the Soul in reverse. We have People in reverse. We have Responsibility upright. And Self-worth in reverse. All right. I think this is continuing off of last week here. Pisces, I gotta give it to you real. Because y'all like to run away when we come real with y'all ass. See, I'm not your typical Pisces because I got some other shit in my chart. Okay? I'm gonna post my chart one day and y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay? If you know how to read a chart or just have a basic understanding. And I'll probably post I'll post my actual chart and then probably the co-star so that people have a better understanding too, you know, it's in lay terms. But anywho, Pisces, coming off of last week's tough reading, I feel like this is time for you to be accountable for your actions, okay? Pisces, is a time to be accountable for your actions. Because I feel like you've been surrounding yourself with the wrong people that your soul deserves, with the Soul in reverse. And it's decreasing your confidence, it's decreasing your energy, it's decreasing your self-esteem, it's decreasing your manifestation powers, Pisces, with the self-worth in reverse. It's time to be honest with yourself, Pisces. It's time to work on your subconscious bullshit. This Pisces energy was hitting you hard last week. And if you decided not to focus on your bullshit, trust and believe. Spirit's going to reveal your bullshit to other people. Spirit's going to reveal it. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all. Pisces. Because you have not been acting genuine at the soul level. And like I said, people are going to start seeing it if they have not yet. Unless you got them under a spell or something. Unless you got them under some kind of hypnosis and they're not seeing this shit correctly. Maybe that Neptunian energy, you're good at being a manipulator. But let me tell y'all, we're going to do this again. The veil is going to reveal the skeletons behind the closet and behind your soul. If you've not been honest and been full forth, that shower of bullshit is going to shower on other people and they're going to feel it. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all. Spirit's telling y'all again this week. Get your shit together. Get right with Spirit. Spirit ain't playing with your ass. Spirit wants to give you supportive energy this week. I'll give you a plus. Spirit's giving you an opportunity this week, okay, and this weekend, to really see the bullshit, because you'll be able to see your heart. People will also see your genuine heart, because there's a lot of Pisces who do have a good, compassionate heart. So I don't want to shit on Pisces all day, all night. I don't want to shit on them. But Y'all living in a bunch of bullshit. Y'all continue to eat that shit sandwich, okay? Because, like I said, I'm actually done with this reading because I'm just like, y'all making me mad. Pisces, y'all making me mad. We moving on. Guidance for Pisces: be honest with yourself and be honest with others, and stop beating around the bush. Stop sugarcoating shit. You continue to sugarcoat the shit. Trying to make the shit look pretty. The fuck out of here. We moving on. Because I don't want my phone battery to die because of Pisces reading, okay? All right, so we moving on to Aries. All right, see, we getting tough again. I have a feeling this reading will be very interesting for Aries as well. Because like I said last week, y'all asses were under spiritual attack. And emotionally, you're going to really feel it this week, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all emotionally going to feel it because okay, let me start over again. This reading is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Risings, okay? I want to come correct. We're going to do that first. We're going to come correct. Now, this is occurring in your 4th house. So some of y'all Aries, if you have mama issues, daddy issues, baby mama issues, baby daddy issues, this is going to come up real hard. Childhood issues, it's going to come up real hard, especially Chiron being in y'all sign, and that's a rough transit. Okay, let me tell y'all. Chiron being in Aries is rough for Aries. So family drama is possible, Aries. Home shit. If you're going through home problems, this is going to be revealed karmically. Ooh, one thing I forgot to mention to Pisces. Hopefully Pisces continue to watch this. Pisces, some of y'all fucking around in these streets, especially male Pisces. I'm referring to more, well, this could be both. But male Pisces, be very careful. You might have an oops baby. Fifth house deals with babies. You might have an oops baby. So be very careful. I done warned y'all. Okay, so back to Aries. Sorry, Aries. Sorry, that came up in my mind the last minute. I had to interrupt y'all reading, but we didn't pull any cards. So let's just. You heard what I said. Family issues, home issues. There might be a battle at home. Who knows? Okay, so all right. So new beginnings, upright. Okay, Aries. All right, Aries. New beginnings. Separation. What's going on, Aries? Ace of Hearts. We pulling 2 aces here. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Gossip upright. Jack of Spades. All right, this last card's going to really define what I'm seeing. And this came out. Discernment in reverse. 2 of Spades. So Aries, I feel like, I feel like something going on in the relationship. Something, if some of y'all in relationships, I felt like you chose the wrong partner. Especially if you began your relationship I'll say within the past year. I would say within the past year. I feel like you chose the wrong relationship. I see, and what I mean by that is because your discernment of this person was fog, had some fog. They had a veil that they put up with you. You thought they were Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Right or whatever you go after sexually. I feel like you've been continuously chatting with other people about this person where they're basically involved in your relationship, basically. Let's just keep it real. They're at this point like asking you, okay, so what we gonna do? Okay, they're asking you now because they're part of the relationship. They're like, okay, so what we gonna do? And I feel like a separation's coming. Because I feel like this person, you might have lived with them at home. You probably, made that, Aries is very like on the spot. Let's do it. Probably living together now, and now there's a separation, or you might not even be living together. There's some kind of separation coming with the solar eclipse and with this Cancer energy. Okay? I do feel that way. And there's a new beginning waiting to happen. Now, it's up to you to see that with this discernment in reverse, though. The problem is, not all of y'all are going to be able to see that. That's the problem. Because you might be so head over heels, or you're sexually addicted to that person. So you're like, oh no, I can't get rid of that person because they're what I envisioned aesthetically. Because Aries is all about aesthetics. Okay, so they have like this vision of their sexual fantasies, and they're like so fulfilled with that, so they're so addicted to that because of that, just that maybe body part or whatever may case be. But the problem here is you've involved too many people in your relationship. Okay, your friends know your business. Your friends know about the good dick or good pussy you getting or good ass you're getting. Okay, too many people are involved. They're probably telling you to separate because that person's no good, and they actually are probably correct, to be honest. Because, like I said, there's a new beginning waiting for you. Now, those who are not, I would say those who are single, okay? Those who are single, what's going on at home? I'm going to point in that direction, okay? I'm going to point in that direction. What's going on at the home front? Are you avoiding your home issues, Aries? I done seen some of y'all go on vacations that I know who are Aries. I done seen some of y'all go on vacations. Are you avoiding your problems at home? Spirit's asking you. I feel like Aries is, this is what I do see for some Aries. I do see some of y'all moving with the separation card because we're dealing with fourth house issues. We're dealing with your home. So some of you who are single or in relationships, I do foresee there is some of y'all going to be moving karmically. You're going to be moving into a different environment. I do foresee that for Aries. Your home front's going to get shaken up. I really do feel that for a lot of Aries. Your home front's going to be really shaken up. Some of y'all are going to move to different cities with this solar eclipse. I feel like some of y'all are going to move across the country. Not out of the country. Avoid that, Aries. Scorpios has the opportunity, not y'all. Okay? Just letting y'all know, do not move out the country. No. But like I said, you have some new beginnings waiting for you on the home front. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right, so let's go ahead and get through the last sign of the zodiac. Okay, y'all not the last sign, y'all the second sign, but y'all the last one I'm doing today, and that is Taurus. So this reading is for Taurus suns, Taurus risings, and Taurus moons, okay? And Taurus, all this Cancer energy is occurring in your third house, okay? Third house issues. So we're dealing with communication. We're dealing with your messaging, your neighborhood, your siblings, your mind, your stimulation. I feel like Taurus are going to get really overly stimulated after this solar eclipse. I feel like it's going to be a little too much for Taurus, because you know Taurus can't handle too much stimulation. Let's just keep it real. They can't handle too much, especially if it's changing up shit. Okay, they don't like that. So, but Taurus likes to be stimulated. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they don't like to be stimulated, but too much stimulation is too much for them. Okay. So Taurus, I would say keep an eye on your environment. You're going to be really focused on your environment coming up. Whether you're making investments in the home front, whether you're a broker or you're a real estate agent, you're going to be really focusing on the communities that you're working for, okay? Also, Taurus, put your money towards the local shit, okay? Don't put your money towards worldly causes. Put your money towards, we talked about this last week. This is following up from last week's reading. I hope y'all did y'all research on how to boycott, because this is going to be y'all time, okay, to lead the way on how to fucking boycott. Taurus risings, Taurus moons, this is your time. You're going to change, you're going to make more impact on your communities, the local environments this year. Okay, Taurus? Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirituality upright. Responsibility upright. Limitation upright. Ooh. I think Spirit's confirming something. Spirit's confirming something. And Hermetic upright. Spirit done confirm what I just said. That's very interesting. So yes, I hope y'all doing y'all research, okay? I hope y'all doing y'all research, because y'all money, your dollar, Taurus, your dollar, especially once Venus is finished with her retrograde on June 25th, your dollar is going to matter. Your dollar is going to matter. Where you're spending it is going to matter, because you're going to see return or not, okay? Spirit done confirmed what I said with the spirituality card. It's your responsibility now. Your responsibility now to lead